Okay, all right. That's the global market action and commentary and expert opinion coming in. But how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in to tell you just that. A lot of domestic cues that we have to talk about as well. What's the trade setup looking like? The stocks that are likely to be in the news and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Ekta, as always, let me come across to you first up. What are the market cues we need to watch out for today's trading session?
Hi, thanks for that. Well, good morning. It turned out to be a little bit of trepidation for the second consecutive trading session for our markets. So the Sensex and the Nifty fell for the second straight day. And we had the Sensex and the Nifty closing with minor cuts yesterday. FIIs net sold for the second consecutive session. So that was one of the big cues to watch out for, considering that we have seen the FIIs buy continuously in the past couple of trading sessions. So FIIs net sold around 810 crores, DIIs net bought around 400 odd crores. You've been talking about what took place in the US markets. It seems as though earnings is top of mind. Netflix disappointed. Bank of America was okay. Goldman Sachs was a bit disappointing, but there was no kind of spillover in terms of systemic risk for the banking space, so that seemed to be a positive. Asia is currently mixed and the SGX is currently indicating a bit of a soft start. Crude has edged higher on falling US inventory as well as Chinese data. Just watch out for two factors for our markets, the broader markets outperforming and the Nifty bank showing resilience going forward as well. We have earnings today, ICICI Securities, Mastech, Tata Communication, so a couple of numbers to watch out for.
Yes, okay, all right. Thank you, Ekta, for all those cues. That is the market setup for today. But a lot of stocks will be in focus as well. Vivek is joining us with that list. Hey, Vivek, good morning.
Well, good morning. Absolutely, quite a few results that came in post-market hours yesterday. First on our list is ICICI Lombard. It's been a slightly mixed quarter from the company. While the profitability was above our poll, profitability coming in close to 437 crore versus our poll of close to 377 crore. Some of the other parameters were a slight miss. So the net earned premium came in at close to 3,726 versus our poll of a slightly over 4,000 crore. We're also talking about the gross direct premium income coming in close to 4,977 crore versus our poll of over 5,195 crore. Now, when you're talking about the management commentary, one key point to keep track of, the management has continued to maintain its guidance of a combined ratio of 102%, and this is something that the street will take some confidence from. Also, watch out for Tata Coffee. The company delivered its results yesterday. Revenues higher by 10%, coming in at the 723 crore mark. However, EBITDA as well as EBITDA margins has actually contracted. Margins coming in at 15% versus 17% last time around. However, profitability jumped higher by almost 9%. Keep an eye out for Piramal Pharma. Some positive news flow coming in over there. The US FDA completed the inspection of the company's Telesur manufacturing facility. No Form 483 observations, and therefore the company got an EIR, that is an establishment inspection report. Lastly, Avalon Technologies, yesterday's listing, Goldman Sachs picked up almost 7.95 lakh shares in the company via block deals yesterday.
Okay, a lot of stocks which are in focus. Thank you, Vivek, for that list. Let me go across to Nigel now with all the cues from the F&O space. Hey, Nigel.
Well, morning, Sonal. In yesterday's trading session, you had the financial Nifty services that played out its expiry, and that could be one of the reasons that we ended low, and the Nifty Bank didn't participate yesterday. At the end of the day, we're looking at the total open interest, and both on the Nifty and on the Nifty Bank, well, there was some shedding in terms of open interest, so some unwinding of positions is what we saw. The FIs, well, in the aftermarket, they didn't do much. Little bit of unbinding is what we saw in short, some long addition as well, so not much action out there. But the long positioning now goes to around 37% odd, while the short positioning is at around 63%. The options data was quite interesting. Remember the PCR from around 1.2 odd, that's come down to sub 1. It's around 0.82 odd. And yesterday you saw a fair bit of call writing, 17,700 calls, 17,800 calls, both of them fairly active in trade yesterday, added close to around 70 lakh shares or thereabouts. So aggressive writing is what we saw out there. Because of that writing, well, one gets a sense that the bears, they want to defend that 17,850 or closer to around the 100 DMA. The level comes up for you on the screen. But you'll believe that we're still in a range of around 300 points odd, as long as the crucial support of around 17,550 does hold out. The Nifty Bank, yesterday was a little bit off color, and remember, that's the one that's been in fine form. So in yesterday's trading session, you saw some call writing being seen at around the 42,500 call. And in fact, from around the 42,500 odd mark, we did a bit of a U-turn. So let's see how that one pans out from here. The resistance level comes in at around 42,600. On the downside, though, as long as that 41,700 odd mark, which is the 100 DMA, holds out, you'll believe we're good for more. SGX Nifty was indicating a deeper gash, but for the time being, it's indicating a bit of a downtick of close to around 20 points. So let's see how this one goes. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Nigel, for those cues from the FNO space. This is our Power Prep segment. We'll slip into a break now. Up next, the government has issued its latest revision in the windfall gains tax. More details after the short break. Stay tuned.